As far as road construction, highway construction is concerned, sir, what's the number that you're working with for this year?
Let me tell you, last year also a lot of people, including your channel, started talking about that construction pace is going down. Last year we ended up constructing 12,349 kilometers, which is the second highest. But that is not the news. Highest was 13,200. But the news is that 13,200 included 4,900 kilometers of strengthening, that is relaying the existing road. This 12,300 had only about 1,700 of relaying.
Okay.
4-laning and above, which are bigger roads, that was 9,600 kilometers, which is the highest ever. So the key point is, I want to shift the focus from length of the road to the lane kilometers. Because now we are building much wider, much bigger roads. So finally, if I make, like if you recall, there was one controversy about the Dwarka Expressway cost being too high. 18 kilometers of road, or 29 kilometers of road, somebody was estimating at much lower amount. Fact is, it's 18 lanes. The average construction is equivalent to 583 lane kilometers. And if you take it to a 29 kilometer 2-lane road, it's only 58. So it's 10 times that. So if you are making that kind of bigger roads, you have to, instead of length, start talking in terms of lane kilometers.
So what lane kilometers are you targeting, sir?
So we are still working out. We have worked out the vision, which is very, very scientific. One of the best exercise I personally feel happy to have been involved about. What we did, we took the e-way bill data, we took the toll data, then from there we fed it into the transportation model, assumed that if we don't build any more roads, whatever is under construction, that's only gets completed. What will happen to the congestion? And then we took the GDP growth data from what Niti Aayog has predicted, and we put it in the transportation model. There is a correlation between the traffic and the GDP. So every 5 years, what will happen? You can see clearly on the network how the congestion keeps on growing. So what happens till 2047? Then we worked again through the transportation model to address that congestion, what we should do. So the crux of the whole thing has come out is that we should build a lot of high-speed corridors. That is what is required for the industry.
Okay.
So what that means, right now we have only 4,000 kilometers of high-speed corridors, like typically Delhi, Mumbai, that kind of a thing what we have built. And another 6,000-7,000 kilometers is under construction. India should have 50,000 kilometers of high-speed corridors by another 12 years. We'll finish that. We have matched the financial targets and the physical targets.
Thank you for watching CNBC TV 18. For all the latest news and updates, do follow us on our social media platforms.